Hey guys, what's up? This is a Prelims focus news discussion of 14th August. I know that I am a bit late, but guys, actually I had a problem. There came a flood in my house, so I couldn't make these courses on time. So I'm trying to cover it up as soon as possible within the time, right? So let's see the very first news without wasting a further time, guys. India and China to hold Indian Ocean exercise, and that is being conducted by Indian Ocean Naval Symposium, right? So Indian Ocean Naval Symposium is being chaired by the country Bangladesh. All right. So it is for the first time it is said that the Indian Navy and People Liberation Army's Navy will conduct this maritime search and rescue exercise. Before this, these two navies have not conducted any maritime search and rescue exercise together. This is for the first time they are carrying out this exercise. So let's see a bit focus of what this Indian Ocean Naval Symposium is. It is a regional forum of Indian Ocean littoral states, which is a voluntary initiative that is seeking to increase the maritime cooperation between all the littoral states of Indian Oceanic region, and this symposium has been launched by India in the February 2008 and to facilitate the flow of information between the naval professionals of all the littoral states, means all the countries who are directly connected with the Indian Ocean regions and who are the member of this symposium, right? So between all those countries there will be a smooth flow of information, right, which will lead to increase in common understanding between different navies, right? So this was about the first news. Next is India-Russia to hold a mega war games in October. Guys, under this mega war game, the army, navy and air forces of both the countries will participate in an exercise which is called mega war games. So under it, there will be a tri-service exercise, because in all the three regions, in army sector, in navy sector, in air force, they will conduct exercise together to enhance the cooperation between these two countries, that is India and Russia, right? And this exercise is considering of great importance. There is a reason behind why they are telling it of great importance, because it is being carrying out at the situation when there is seeing closeness between three countries, that is Russia, Pakistan and China. When these three countries are coming closer, and when the India is India's relation with China and Pakistan is deteriorating day by day. So under that situation, India is carrying out this exercise with Russia. So it's of great importance. Now, importance in what sense, in what context? Because by this exercise, Russia is telling that India needs to focus again on its foreign policy, because they just don't want India to incline much on the western side, that is on the US side, right? So they just want that we are giving you indication that if you don't incline yourself much with the US, then we are there to help you out, right? So this is what the indication given through this exercise, right? Next is GIS enabled portal maps land related information. So guys, this is basically an online database that has been brought up by the center, and in this database what center will do is there will be the data of land assisting industries will be collected at a single place, right? And it will help the Indian administration to in future to make any policies regarding the same, right? So let's see what is the data this GIS online database is going to have. It will have the detail of close to 3000 industrial parks and clusters, and there will be area wise availability of crops, right, and mineral productions, means different sectors of India, wherever there is mineral production, wherever the area wise availability of crop means kind of crop like horticulture crop, different cash crop, blah blah, any type of crop. So all the information will be collated at a single place in GIS platform, right? And it will help the policy makers to make policy in future, right? And what is GIS? I'll tell you. It is written here only. Yeah. It is a computer-based tool that analyzes, stores and manipulates visualizes the geographic information. It means in GIS, many different geographic informations are collated at a single place. See, this is the collation of GIS data. Can you see in this data, there is industry, there are houses, very small houses, right? There are plantations, there are roads, if you can see. So that has been like, and these are the segregated form of this GIS. In this segregated form, what you will have in a single I mean, in a single SAP, you will have the collation of all the data, that is vegetation, building, and street data. And also, if you want to, segregate these, different data that, I was just want to see these segregated. So you can do that in GIS platform. How? See, this is the platform, right? You have just segregated it into three types. Under the first type, you have given the roadmap of street data. In the second, you have given the building data and industry, whatever is there, and the third is vegetation data. And you can you can add many more sections to it, like river data, and different kind of data, right? So this will ultimately help the policymakers to make policies in future. Because now what they used to do is, like, say for example, you are an administrator of particular region, you want to take the data of building and vegetation data from the concerned state department, right? Now you just have to go to different department. For the building data, you have to go to the building department. For the vegetation data, you have to go to the environment department, whatever so is there, right? I'm just giving you example only. Now through GIS data, what administrator can do is, like, administrator will be having all the GIS data within his laptop, right? So what he can do is, like, say for example, if a flood is coming through this way, right? So he's seeing that, okay, this region, this street is falling in this region, right? This industry and these homes are falling in this region. This region has this much of vegetation covered in it, right? So Miss administrator will get he will get an idea that from where he have to make an announcement, so that this region can be evacuated safely, right? So this is kind of help which you can get it from GIS thing, right? Next is Gaj Yatra, guys. On the eve of World Elephant Day, this Gaj Yatra has been commissioned in India, and let's see what is this campaign all about. First of all, this campaign has been organized in 12 elephant range states, those states where elephant is found in majority. So in those states this campaign has been run, and the elephant is India's heritage animal. So these are the few facts which might pop up in your prelims paper also, that which is India's heritage animal. So that will be elephant, right? And this campaign has been led by Wildlife Trust of India. What is it? We'll discuss in the next slide for sure. But a few more prelims focused trivia was given in this article. Was that African elephants are listed in vulnerable category of IUCN Red List, and Asian elephants are categorized as endangered species, right, in IUCN Red List of threatened species. So this was all about these factual things. Now let's see about Wildlife Trust of India. What is this? This has been formed in 1998 to conserve wildlife and its habitat, and to work for the welfare of individual wild animals. Means all the wild animals whichsoever is being facing threatened. So the work of Wildlife Trust of India is to save them. And few more factual things are given about this Wildlife Trust of India is that it is registered under charity in India under section 12A of Income Tax Act 1961, and the focus area of Wildlife Trust of India are 6 priority landscape, that is Northeast India, Western Himalayas, Terai, Southern Ghat system, Central India, and Marine region, right? So this is very factual thing. You just don't have to learn, but you just have to learn these 3 points. These are very important things, right? Next is about Shaurya. It is an offshore petrol vessel, guys. So let's see a bit more about it. See, in this paragraph many factual things are written, like it is the 5th in the series of 6 105-meter offshore petrol vessels. You just no need to learn all these factual data. What will come in paper, and just you can see the history of UPSC. If they have at all asked these type of names, then they will just give that recently Shaurya was in news, what is it, right? They will just ask that whether it is offshore petrol vessel, whether it is nuclear torpedo, and 2 more information they'll give, and you have to just select one out of it, right? So the correct option will be offshore petrol vessel, of course. So let's see a bit of factual things about Shaurya, what it is capable of conducting. It is fitted with state-of-art navigation and communication equipments with sensors and machineries, and the ship is ship can carry 1 helicopter of twin engine, right, and 5 high-speed boats, including 2 quick reaction inflatable boats, whatever, baap re baap. And next is you just read all these things. These are totally factual. There's no need to explain. I mean, if at all I explain, then it will have no use until and unless you don't see it yourself, right? So just go through it, guys. Next is telemedicines. Odisha so is way. See, guys, basically in Odisha there was a social entrepreneur who has attained a marvelous feat in e-medicine sector, and what he has done is like he has brought about a unique model that focuses on sustainability in the sense, in one hand it is giving local youth the job, and in second hand it is checking the healthcare services of Odisha, right? So this is basically a 2-in-1 service being provided by this one simple model, and this telemedicine model has been adopted by the central government as a model project. So let's see a bit about it, guys. It will give the local youths training in e-medicine services. Alright, so they will get the e-medicine services through primary healthcare centers, community healthcare centers, and after the training gets over, they will get means the government is allowing them to take the loan from bank. Means since the government is allowing, so bank will see that, okay, since government has said, so this is much more authoritative. Means if I'll give the loan to them, so there is a probability of me getting returned that loan back, right? So this was about it, and if many more factual things were given in this article, was like typically a center is equipped with laptop, video camera, basic diagnostic testing facilities like blood glucose meter, urine analyzer, heart rate monitor, etc. So this was this is not of you just don't have to remember this thing, but the thing you have to remember is about the telemedicine model project that has been adopted by the central government, and which has been made by the Odisha based social entrepreneur, because you can put it in the answer of GS or in essay as a case study, right? And it will, trust me, it will fetch you more marks, because this is a national level news only, because that has been adopted by central government. All right, so yeah, this was about it, guys. So yeah, so for now, of 14th August, this much news was important. All right, and we'll meet in next class, and thank you for listening to me, guys. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you.